Good morning, Pastor Steve here. Let's look down here to Philippians 1:12. He says, I want you to know, brothers and sisters, that my situation has actually turned out to advance the gospel. The whole Imperial Guard and everyone else knows that I'm in prison for the sake of Christ. And most of the brothers and sisters, having confidence in the Lord because of my imprisonment, now more than ever dare to speak the word fearlessly. Well, I like to be somebody who, that when I'm in a difficult situation, react in such a way that people are inspired, encouraged to do what's right, to share the gospel of Jesus Christ. I'd like to be that way. Also, do you ever wonder when you're in your prison, whatever it might be, your difficulty, what's God doing here anyway? I always go back to Joseph, because Joseph was sold into slavery by his brothers. You know, that's not a good thing. Then he was falsely accused and thrown into the prison, and God used that prison experience to set up his second in command of the whole land, his being second in command of the whole land. Listen, God never checks with me. I can never see his plan. He never lets me in on it. He never says, Steve, I got a big decision to make. Can I ask you? No, he doesn't do that. You know why? Because he knows best and he knows I don't. I want to talk about a guy named Chester Nez. Chester Nez was one of the Navajo code talkers. Amazing, amazing group of people. We can't honor them enough. But Chester Nez, when he was a young Navajo, at 6 years old, the government forced them all away from their home, had to go to school. They were forced to learn English. If they spoke Navajo, they were punished for it. Our government didn't do them any favors. But Chester Nez, without rancor, spoke of these things. Later on, when he joined the U.S. Marines, he was sitting in a foxhole in Guadalcanal, and he said, in the book, he said, I suddenly came clear to me that because the government forced me to learn English, forced me not only to learn English, but to learn it impeccably, my brothers and I were able to formulate a code that saved the lives of thousands of people. What an attitude. That's the kind of attitude Paul had too. No matter what situation I'm in, I'm going to make sure that God is glorified. Chester Nez knew that his hard situations had paid off, and he could see it. He could see it in the saving of many lives. Save lives.